tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, my kitty cat knocked the camera out. There we go. I knew it all went too well. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Daily Reflection. It's Labor Day. It is. Look at us. We made it to Labor Day. If you are here, please say hello, whether you're watching the rewatch or the live. I have a lot of rewatchers. So I got a lot of messages over the weekend from people letting me know that that they do listen. It's just that they don't want to talk. That's the thing, and that's what's cool. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is your, and this is what we're going to be discussing kind of today. This is your recovery, and you can do it how you want to. Do it in your comfort level. That's okay. Just don't start creating demands for things and putting expectations on yourself. That's not very nice. There's a balance in there, and sometimes it can be hard to find. Chris, good to see you. I'm glad that I did some refreshing. Looks like my trick worked. Facebook wasn't letting people know I was going live, so that's why I was over here going, how come nobody's showing up? So there we go. Let's talk about my, I've got some anxiety going on right now. Let's talk about that a little bit, because it does go in with this and with what we do in our sobriety. I'm having some anxiety today because I'm going to an event. It's Labor Day. I haven't been out of the house in a while, and I need to get out. I need to go. I have friends that have been waiting to meet me, right? And I'm having a hard time with that, even though I know it's going to be fun. So what have I done? Well, my number one, my friends are going to be there, is all AA. My wife's going with me. So is another friend. I couldn't be more set up with it. Heck, it's an AA function. But still my brain is like, ooh, lots of people in one area. I don't know. I think my brain had forgotten that I thrive off of that. So I know once I get in that situation, I'll be okay. I know that. But my mind isn't letting me go there yet. Jerk. So, you know, that's what goes on with us, man. And I know it might seem pretty small. Actually, it's not. You guys know better than that, right? So let's talk about not being discouraged, man. Because even though people say that they don't have expectations, they have expectations. Does that make sense? Dion, would you just get sober? Dion, please get sober. Dion, please just get sober. Dion got sober. Now, Dion, would you start acting the way that I want you to act? It's not going to happen. The thing is, when I signed up for this, I didn't know the end result. And I still don't know the end result because I'm not there yet. But I like what I see so far. And just because other people don't like what they see doesn't make it my problem. It's funny, I've had more people on my ass in recovery than I did when I was drinking because I had less people in my life. It's a matter of numbers, guys. It's how it works. When I figured out boundaries, started putting those down, I pissed off a lot of people. I upset a lot of people. We got Gary, we got Chris, we got Jackie on Instagram here. So just letting everybody know. I'd like to get this all in one place. That would be kind of cool. Anyway, thanks, Restream, for not doing what you said you do. All right. I'm trying to get, why do I keep going to a negative thing? So let's read out of A Day at a Time. During acute depression, wrote AA co-founder Bill W., avoid trying to set your whole life in order at once. If you take on assignments so heavy that you are sure to fail in them at that moment, then you are allowing yourself to be tricked by your unconscious. Right? So sometimes we will get in, we get into the program and we start feeling better. We hit that pink cloud. That's usually the first thing that happens. And then we hit bottom. And it says in the family afterward that we are going to have pink clouds. Actually, it's talking about Father will have pink clouds. Make sure his feet are properly placed on the ground. People say they see more in you, so they pressure you. Hate that shit sometimes. Absolutely. And that's kind of what we're talking about right now, is only take on your own expectations. Okay? Because God, isn't that enough? You know, God's the one that provides all that for me, so I don't really need it. And it's a balance, right? Because God also talks through people. So what do? Listen to your gut, man. Listen to your gut. It is correct. I guarantee it. So that sucks. We just okay. There's Jackie's having problems. There we go. All right. Sorry, you guys, I do cater to Jackie because she's here every day on my Instagram, and that's what I do. I don't do this for money. I don't ever ask for money. I'll do it for fame. I don't do it for anything else aside from the fact that I really love helping people. I truly do. Yesterday, somebody said that they just don't believe that that human beings can have unconditional love, and my heart hurt for them because I know, and this person speaks a very, very good program. Okay? But I feel bad because they're not allowing themselves to be loved. That's a tricky thing in and of itself. Right? Now, I like to be loved a certain way. Right? And if your love has to anything, and I know that with some places, love is going to be conditional. Like my kids, ain't there yet. I'm the one that taught them conditional love, guys. I was thinking about that this morning. I'm like, my dad, blah, blah. I'm like, well, what about you, Dion? What did you do with your kids? How did you handle that? Right? There's always something that I can change in me. Yeah. Chris is saying that he shoots for unconditional love. Right? I have a lot of 12-stepping is unconditional love. I go and help somebody out. I'm not expecting anything in return from them. They don't have anything to give. All I really want from them is to get sober and try the program. So when we get into things, what we're going to do is we're going to take things in piecemeal. When things are feeling overwhelming, what I do is, okay, here, this looks like a good shit show right here, right? Look at all this crap, right? So we're going to take all this crap, we're going to put it to the side, and we're going to concentrate on this one thing. Just this. Every now and again, my brain's going to go back to this crap. Nope. God, I'm over here, and this is what I'm working on right now. Okay? Because you can't do more than that. Is this something you can even solve right now? No? What are we going to do with that? Right? We'll let God have that. If you take on assignments so heavy, okay, thus you will continue to make sure of your failure, and when it comes, you will have another alibi for still more retreat into depression. Yes, I do this also when I am depressed. I will not allow other people to help me. No. Yeah, but this, I will come up with every single excuse for you not to be able to help me because I like sitting in that terminal uniqueness. It makes me different. It gives me attention, even if it's bad attention. This is what my brain is used to. So we have to rewire it. I don't work that way anymore. Those aren't the thoughts that pop into my head anymore. When I'm depressed now, I have enough awareness to know if I'm actually depressed about something or if it's just my body going through motions. I can tell that difference because I put in a lot of work, a lot of self-awareness. That's a lot of talking. That's a lot of therapy. Okay? That's a lot of self-searching. Alcoholics Anonymous is not a self-help program. It's a help yourself program. I came up with that last week. Waiting to use it. I didn't even write it down. I memorized it. Good for me. In short, the all or nothing attitude is the most destructive one. Yes. But half measures avail us nothing, Dion. That's not the kind of effort that we're talking about. And you know that. In short, okay, it is best to begin with whatever is irreducible minimums of activity are. Okay, what he's saying is take care of the small shit first. The low-hanging fruit, man, the stuff you know you can handle. It's just like me with my anxiety going to that thing, right? All I have to do is do it and then find out it's okay. Right? Before we tried drinking or drugging, food, sex, gambling, all these other things, they didn't work. So why not try this once and see what happens? See what happens. You don't have anything to lose. I accept your depression. Yeah. Then for an enlargement of these days, day by day. When I'm discouraged by setbacks, am I willing to start over? Whew. You guys watched me go through that last week, didn't you? When I am immobilized by depression, may I set small, reasonable goals? As miniature, perhaps, as saying hello to a child, washing my own coffee cup, neatening my desk, offering a short prayer. May I scrap my own script for a failure which sets me up for deeper depression. Today I'll remember goals set too high set me back. So why is that? It's our makeup. It's how we're wired. Okay? All of our lives. So why? Why? Because if we set ourselves up for failure, we may have failed, but we still got our alcohol. Because that was the main intent, wasn't it not? Right? And we would do anything for that. Well, look what we did. We turned ourselves into something we are not. And now we are that, and we got to change ourselves back because we weren't born that way. We weren't born with rage and anger and hatred. That was taught to us. We are born with pure love and need of another person. The FSR did not receive your full child support payment last month. They just let me know that. Is that kind of them? I get emails. I get text messages. They just love letting me know that my child support's not paid. I just gave them. Do you know all that money, stimulus money everybody got? No, I get it. Leave me alone. You got your payments. All right. What am I going to do? I have my license back. They won't let me leave the country, though. I'm not allowed to have my passport to leave the country. I feel like they make me feel like a criminal is what they do. So it's horrible. It is. I actually met a lady who worked at the Jefferson County child support. And I asked her, I said, are there any men working there or are they just all women who are owed child support? She's like, you got it. So what does that tell you? No wonder I always feel like I'm fighting with them because they imagine me as their husband. Not cool, man. Uncool. All right, guys. There again, guys, I did that myself, so don't get me wrong. I'm not whining. I'm complaining. All right. I love you guys. Peace out and have a day. Bye, guys.